Hi, this is Karon Thackston with marketingwords.com and copywritingcourse.com with another edition of Ask Karon about copywriting. And this time I have an email from Lester who writes in to say, I have a website about writing a product, I have a question about writing a product description for my website. I am an affiliate for an advertiser who sells consumer electronics. Visitors come to my website, read about the features and benefits of the product, click through to the advertiser's website only to see the same features and benefits. How do I write about features and benefits of a product without duplicating the content of the advertiser? The products are too expensive to buy and write a review. Any input would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Lester. Great question. Wonderful question. And as you know, I am getting more and more into affiliate marketing, so these types of issues have come up for me as well. And what I want to do is take you to a couple of websites and show you, Lester, how to do this. It's easier for me to point and click than it is for me to try to explain all of this in an article. So we're going to do it via video today. Now, Lester, you didn't say which consumer electronics site you were an affiliate for, and it really doesn't matter. So we're going to pretend, for the sake of example, that you're an affiliate for Best Buy. And also, for our example, we are going to use this Kodak camcorder as the product in question. We've got basic information up top with the ratings and pick it up in the store and credit card options and blah, 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 blah. And you scroll down here and you get to the copy. And of course you have a little introduction with image stabilization and a water, dust, and shock resistant design. This camcorder makes it easy to capture sharp, clear videos and still images, blah, blah, blah. It gives you what's included, and down below you have the product features, and underneath a really quick benefit. So one thing you can do is to dumb down the copy. And what I mean by that is, don't assume that everybody understands what these terms mean. I don't. I have a little flip video camera that's a very basic model. It does what I need it to do. But I don't understand terms like image stabilization. So you could simply explain really quickly what image stabilization is and create a new couple of sentences based on that. You know, with the latest technology in image stabilization, this Kodak blah, blah, blah camcorder allows you to this, that, and the other thing, and basically explain why image stabilization is so important. The same thing further down in this paragraph when it talks about smart base tracking technology for optimal portrait footage. Now, just the term face tracking technology leads me to believe that it's going to try to keep my face or the face of people I'm recording somewhere in the frame, but I don't have a clue what that means. Optimal portrait footage? What the heck is that? So you could dumb down the copy, and that would give you a way to rewrite it. Something else you could do is turn features into benefits. A lot of e-commerce websites have features listed, but they don't have benefits. So if that's the case, for example, down here we see 4x digital zoom. Now, Best Buy does have brings you up close to the action as the benefit associated with that feature. If the site you were an affiliate for, Lester, does not have that, you could just simply add a short little benefit to all of the features that they have, and that would give you unique copy. You could also break out your thesaurus and just use different words. Instead of talking about this camcorder makes it easy to capture sharp, clear videos and still images, you could say something to the effect of recording crystal clear movies and photographs is a snap. So it's the same thought, but it isn't plagiarizing and it isn't duplicate content because you've rephrased it completely. You haven't just changed one word, you've changed the entire structure of the sentence. But what you want to keep in mind that will help get you from point A to point B in this situation is the phrase, in other words. I have found this helps me so much. So if you're reading this top paragraph up here, you get finished with it. Picture me on the other end of the telephone looking, or the other end of a Skype conversation with video, and I'm looking at you like, do what? I have this really confused look on my face when you say, capture clear videos and still images in varying climate conditions with smart face tracking technology for optimal portrait footage. Excuse me? Then you look at me and say, in other words, and you explain it in a different way that I might better understand. That one phrase, in other words, can get you so far when you're rewriting copy. The same could come down here for all of these features and benefits. Autofocus system, auto macro for continually focused footage. Huh? Well, in other words, this feature means blah, blah, blah. So you see? But I still have yet another trick up my sleeve, and this is by far my favorite. Years and years ago, I would have these clients that would provide me with primo target audience research. I mean, they really did their job, and I was basically able to go through and pull out actual snippets of real customers' comments about their trials and what they liked and what they didn't like, and was able to pretty much write the copy from what the customer said, and it has always worked wonderfully for me. Well, a couple of years ago, I realized that it didn't take extensive target audience research to be able to do this. All it took was some customer reviews, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you click to the customer review section and come down here, you will find some absolutely phenomenal fodder for your copy. For example, let's just click right down here and read this first one together. I was pretty reluctant to purchase this camera after all the negative reviews, but I'm happy I did. I wanted something besides my Nikon for my trip to Thailand, was on a budget. That could actually be a positive. Buying something, I knew I wasn't buying something that could make a blockbuster motion picture, but the videos I've been taking are pretty darn cool. Basically use the camera, blah blah blah, been extending one arm and holding the camera, and I'm just glancing down through this testimonial to see what else we could use in here. This is great. So you could say, you know, if you're looking for an affordable camera, you know, if you don't need to make blockbuster motion pictures, but you want an affordable camera to take darn good movies with, the Kodak model number blah 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 is for you. So you see, you can pull that stuff out. This one is a bad review. So we're going to kind of scroll down here. Poor man's hero. Oh, wow. There's a phrase you might want to use. Good deal. Let's see what this one says. Didn't expect to be this because of the road trip to Alaska. Handle the weather changes. Fog, rain, and snow. That would be good to use. Oh, here's good. Doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. Not much. Oh, see, this would be excellent to pull out and use in your copy. If you need a solid, basic camcorder without all the expensive bells and whistles, this simple point and shoot can't be topped. Isn't that wonderful? So just scroll through the different reviews that people have on these various sites. Good camera for on-the-go people. That's an excellent thing to pull. These are public reviews So you are able to get the ideas. I would not scrape the entire review by any stretch of the imagination, but you can pull out these ideas and reword them and you'll be perfectly legal. Small, compact to capture video. You get the idea, Lester. Those are some ideas to help you out with rewriting. I hope you find them helpful. If you need additional information or you want to stay up on the latest copywriting techniques, be sure to subscribe to the Marketing Words Copywriting blog. If you come over here on the right hand side, you can sign up for email updates and get 2 free ebook bonuses in addition to advanced product announcements, discounts, and more. I hope to see you there. This is Karon Thackston. Have a great day.